ॐ स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः।
Dear friends, welcome back to the study of the Bhagavad Gita, and we were reaching the end of the third chapter, and we were supposed to start on shloka number 39. I have been repeating the main theme over and over again, and I requested you to listen to the previous talks so that I can go ahead with the study. Now, in the 30th shloka, the last few words, Tena idam eva abritam. Tenedam abritam. That is, by this, your capacity to know thyself, know your true original nature, is covered up. By what? By Ajnana Shakti. It is a positive, throbbing, vibrant force. Ajnana means lack of knowledge, absence of knowledge. But don't take it at a negative aspect. It is a positive, vibrant force. Ajnana Shakti. It is a source of energy emanating from the divine. And that Ajnana Shakti is the cause of the covering that we have on our understanding. And not only it covers it up, life would have been easier only it would have covered up, but he makes us believe to be our true original nature, what we are not. Atasmin tat buddhi, that is that which is not, we think it to be so. That which is not so, we think it is to be so. Atasmin tat buddhi. Now here he has said in the 30th shloka, giving 3 examples. The first example, smoke and ash, which covers up flame or fire. Until you stoke it, unless you remove it, you don't see the fire. Then, jatha adarsha malena cha. A mirror, an excellent, perfect mirror is covered with dirt and its reflectivity is lost. How do you generate its reflectivity? You don't generate its reflectivity. You remove the covering on that mirror. You remove the dirt on that mirror. Removal of dirt, removal of ash, removal of smoke. This removal of these things will allow you to see the thing in its true original nature. Similarly, when a child is ready to be born, he can move around, but the womb, the sac, prevents it from moving. The movement is possible when the child comes out of the womb. It has to be got rid of. Now he says, just like these coverings prevent you to know its true original nature, similarly, kama that is Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Madhamatsarja, the 6 propensities, lust and desire, anger, greed, confused thinking, vanity and pride and egoistic attitude, and jealousy. All these 6 propensities, they are covering up your true original nature. They don't allow you to find who you are, what you are. It is a positive, vibrant force. You have to get rid of it by positive, vibrant thinking and self-disciplining. Now, he is Sri Krishna in the 39th shloka will explain to you. He has said, idam abritam. This is covered up. What is that process? What is that process? If we analyze the process, if we understand how we become victim of non-knowing my true original nature, the whole procedure, if it is analyzed to us and we are with our robust common sense, not what any scripture or academic background, with our robust common sense, if we understand, oh, this is what is happening, and it is happening spontaneously because I am habituated to such an attitude, I am habituated to such a way of thinking, I am habituated to feel that way. I am a victim of the force of my habit. If that is totally analyzed, how it starts, how it gets hold of me, and how it makes a slave of me, which prevents me from knowing my true original nature, if this analysis is understood by me with my robust common sense, then I am well equipped to match it. I am well equipped to remove it. I am well equipped to erode it. Erode its hold on me. This is the game plan. So the 39th shloka is now explaining to you how it all happens. Let us read the 39th shloka from where we said we will start. Abritam jnanam etena jnanina nitta jnanino nitta vairinaha Kamarupena kaunteya dushpurena analena cha. This is the shloka. As usual, let us follow the standard method. Let us first get the meaning of the words one after the other. Let us paraphrase it into a sentence and understand the meaning of the sentence, and then we try to understand what Sri Krishna is trying to drive home. This is a method of reading Shabdartha, Bhakyartha, and Lakshartha, intention of the author. So let us start. Shabdartha. Abritam etena jnanam. Etena, by this, jnanam abritam, knowledge of your true original nature is covered up by this force. What is that force? lust and desire. In 2 words, lust and desire, and lust is also a type of desire, so let us make it general. By desire, my capacity to know myself is enveloped, is clouded, and it is no more available to me. Then he qualifies this desire, this intense desire of physicality or things of the world to be enjoyed by this body-mind complex. This desire is nitta bhairina. It is a sworn enemy to my spiritual growth. Nitta, as long you cannot overtake it, as long you cannot overcome it, it is constantly an enemy to you. It will be inimical to you. It will not allow you to reach your goal. Word to word meaning. See how it is developing. That is, this intense desire, physically or desire of the things of the world, they are totally covering up your capacity to know thyself. The capacity is there. The capacity is trying to manifest itself. But this weakness of mine, desirefulness, is not allowing that to be active, and it is covering up, making it inactive. And this is the eternal foe, eternal enemy of a person who wants to reach that goal. Now, let's go further. Kama rupena kaunteya dushpurena analena cha. Now he says, Kama rupena, in the form of desire, which we were explaining to you by the word etena. By this, what is that? Kama rupa, in the form of desire. And that desire cannot be satiated, cannot be stopped by adding fuel to fire. Anale, dushpurena analena cha. Cha is the example. Dushpurana anala. Anala means fire. You know the literal meaning of anala? Na alam analam. Alam pratyavan. What is alam? Enough is enough. A closing point. Your host is feeding you, feeding you, feeding you. You're up to your throat, and still the host wants to feed you. You just bend over your plate with your hands covering and say, enough is enough. No more. That is alam pratyaya. Enough is enough. Where that enoughness never happens is anala, fire. Fire keeps on expanding, finding its own fuel to survive. And one matchstick is good enough for an unstoppable bushfire. There is no end to it unless you douse it with water or there is a torrential rain. This kamana, this desire for worldly things, this desire for physical satisfaction, emotional satisfaction, all this desire is comparable with unstoppable fire which has no limit, it keeps on expanding. And that is why it is said in English, don't add fuel to fire. You'll never be able to stop it, quench it, try it out. You can't. What you can do is see to it that it is starved of fuel. So he has now brought you down to the level of analyzing where does karma remain, from where it plays mischief. He says it is your everlasting permanent enemy, and it covers up your capacity to know thyself. And it is of endless unsatiated measure. It keeps on growing. There is no end to it. I start dreaming to be a millionaire. After I become a millionaire, I'd like to be a billionaire. There's no end to it. That is what kamana, lust and desire is all about. And it is nittavairi. It is always working against your salvation, against your liberation, against your emancipation, salvation. So what do I do? Where do I go from here? Look into the next shloka. This is the groundwork. It's an explanation of the word Tena idam abritam of the 30th shloka. How it is covering up, he mentions it at 39th shloka. And in the 40th shloka, he will now psychically explain to you where does it have a very, very safe shelter within me. After all, it is not there. I don't pluck it out from there. It is here itself, in me. The desire is in me. Where does it stay? If I know it is in that room, I can bring it out and lock that room so that it cannot go in there again. I can bring it out and kick it out of my house. So I must know where it is positing itself, where it is keeping itself, placing itself. The 40th shloka now psychologically tells you how it is placed within you and how comfortably and conveniently it sits there and takes total possession of you. And you are dislodged from your home. He has occupied, an unauthorized occupant. Now listen to this shloka. Indriyani mano buddhi asya adhisthanamuchyate etair bimhaiti esha jnanam abritya dehinam. Dehinam jnanam abritya. Dehi is one who resides in this body, I. The first person singular number of English grammar. I reside in my body. This is my body. In this body, he resides. Who? Kamana. The desire. Now I'll use only the word desire. But don't forget, physical desire is most difficult to get rid of. Putraishana, Vittaishana, Yashaishana. Putraishana can be easily removed. Vittaishana can be easily removed. Jashaishana is the subtlest to get rid of hankering for reputation. All are the three Eshanas, Kamana. Now he says here, Indriyani mana buddhi asya adhishtanam uchyate. Uchyate means it is being said. Where? All over the scriptures. This is the subject on which all scriptural discussions go ahead. How can I free myself from this desire of mine? How can I free myself? So, Indriyani, that is my 5 sense organs, and my 5 active organs, Vak, Pani, Pada, Upastha, Payu, and Chakshu, Karna, Nasha, Jiva, Tvacha. Eyes, nose, ears, touch, skin, touch, and taste. My tongue. These are the 5 sense organs, and I have 5 active organs. Hasta, Pani, Pada, Upastha, Payu. The avenue of decretion, defecation, avenue of passing water, these 2, and hands and legs and feet and etc. 5 of them. 10 of them, and Indriya, Mana, Buddhi. 10 Indriyas, Mana and Buddhi. What are they? Chitta is the Antakarana. Now, this is a little bit of a Indian psychology which we must understand because it's a psychical problem. So we must take a little bit of psychological help to understand what are we made of. How do we function? Wait. How do we function? I look at that chair in front of me, or I look at something which is beautiful, aesthetic, attractive, and also useful. I look at it, I'm involved with my eyes only. And then I look at it again and I appreciate the beauty of it. But it's a good thing, good to look at. And immediately, as I am a jiva, as I am incomplete, the original desire is to achieve completeness by knowing myself. That is the original desire. But that desire is now being mutated, and I think if I can conquer the whole world, I will be free. The desire for freedom is innate in me. It is in my blood. It's in my marrow. But I am not aware of it. The desire to liberation, emancipation, salvation and freedom has now been mutated in that as because I am alpaha, I am limited, I would like to break my limits by acquiring the whole world. So, the sense of acquisition is a byproduct of that desire. Mutated falsely, wrongly, erroneously. So I look at it, I appreciate it, then I'm told it is a TV. and you can see whatever is happening world over. So my rationality gets involved. It is a thing which I have seen through my eyes. It looks very appealing, and now I am being told it has a necessity and a utility. And the next step is, I want it. I would like to spend some of my time on it. And your attitude of acquisition is activated. The desire has come up. Dhyayato vishayan pungsha sangasteshu pajayate sangat sanjayate kama kamat krodho vijayate. What does he say in the second chapter? How does a man lose his way and get involved in this world? That dhyayato vishayan pungsha sangasyetu pajayate. Dhyayata means gunan anuchintanta. I have only seen this. If I had control on my indriya and my antakarana, the inner organ, if I had control on it, I have seen it. That's enough. There are so many things in the world to see. This is one of them. And I call it a stop. I don't allow the flow. But I am, because I am not what I am. I do not know what I am. That to know what I am, that intense, basic, fundamental desire is mutated. And I think if I can manage to acquire the whole world, I'll be free. So I first see, then I appreciate its beauty, then my friend tells me by name, it is a TV, and then he tells me what a TV is, and more I hear, more I get involved and interested. And ultimately, without stealing, by begging and borrowing and saving, I buy a TV. My desire is fulfilled. This is how we lead our day-to-day life spontaneously by force of habit. We are not aware of it. This is what is happening to me. So he says, Indriya, Indriyani, plural, Mana and Buddhi. He only says these two words. I'll explain to you. Mana is the mind, Buddhi is a conviction, intellectual conviction. Asya adhisthana muchyate. Kamasya adhisthana. Asya means kamasya. Where does the desire sit? As I told you, if I know which room he occupies, I'll go and take him out and throw him out and lock up the room so that he cannot enter again. That is the purpose. I must get rid of it. So Sri Krishna now, in a highly scientific and rationalistic manner, is telling you, based on robust common sense, he is telling you where is the seat of your kamana vasana, desire. Where is it? Indriyani, mana buddhi, asya adhishthanam uchyate. Adhishthanam means a very secure seat from where it is very difficult to throw you out, pull you out of your chair. You are grabbing the chair in such a manner, you are ensconced in it in such a manner, it is very difficult to pull you out. The desire is in your mind stuff, in your antakarana, and in your Indriyani. Now, let me tell you again how things work. Antakarana, anta means inner, karana means indriya, inner organ. The mind stuff, the chitta, the sum total of your sanskara, your personality. Now, that personality, that chitta, is like a fluid. It takes the shape of the container in which it is contained. That is how water is described, fluid is described. Now, chitta is described, I am looking at that chair, or I am looking at that camera. Through the camera, I am looking at all of you. Now, I am looking. My vision organ or visual organ is active. That much it does. The inner organ, antakarana, takes over. And antakarana has 4 aspects. In 4 modulated forms, in 4 containers, it has 4 names. Water in 4 containers, jug water, cup water, glass water, bowl water. It has taken the shape of the container in which it is contained. Your antakarana, inner organ, the chitta, is like water, fluid. It is contained in the chair when I look, my visual organ. When I hear a sound, it is contained, it takes the shape of the sound. When I smell, it takes the shape of a smell. Touch and taste. Catch, hold, run, sit. Defecate, pass water. All these are functions of the body. They are all external organs. Sense organs, active organs. And there is an inner organ. Antakarana, inner organ. It has 4 modified, modulated forms. Sansayatmika is known as manaha. Nishayatmika is known as buddhi. And when it is left to itself, it is chitta. The mind is stuff of which the mind and the intellect is made. And finally, when it is egoistic, I am separated from you, ahankara. Mana, buddhi, chitta, ahankara are 4 aspects of antakarana. And what is mana? When that chitta is in a hesitant mood. Did I see it rightly? Is it the rope? Or is it a snake? Or is it a piece of torn garment? I'm not sure. Your chitta, antakarana, is in a doubting mood, hesitant mood. When that antakarana is in a hesitant mood, it is manaha. Sansayatmika manaha. That is the underlined definition. What is buddhi? That chitta says, no, I am dead sure that is a chair. Absolute, rock-solid intellectual conviction. Buddhi. Nishayatmika buddhi. Nishaya is determinative faculty. Buddhi. Chitta is, I am attached nowhere. I know these are the capacities in me. These are my faculties. These are my inner organ, composed of these so-called modified states, antakarana, chitta, and finally ahankara, egoistic, individual, separatist identity. Manabuddhi, chitta, ahankara. He says here, Sri Krishna says here, asya adhishthanam uchyate. These are, what are they? 5 sense organs, 5 active organs, mana, buddhi, chitta and ahankara. These all are the seat where kamana or desire is ensconced very, very strongly. Asya adhishthanam uchyate. He is analyzing where is kamana hiding in you. Kama is hiding with you. And then he says, it's a dangerous thing. Why? Etair vimohati esha. Etai, by all this, a human being who aspires to reach the goal is totally confounded. Vimohana is absolutely confounded, confused. Or if you want to be more, I would say, descriptive, they take you off the track. But literal meaning is you are confounded, you are absolutely confused. Etai, with all this, kamana, vimohati esha, jnanam abritya dehinam. The person who resides in this body, these are his faculties, these are his propensities, and he has taken them for granted, and he never introspects it and doesn't find out where kama is, krodha is, and how to get it by its neck and throw it out. Nityam abrita dehinam. Dehi is you, jiva. Your wisdom, your capacity, your acumen, your excellence is totally confounded, confused. That means it has no capacity to go any further, though it is built in you. Nityam jnanena abritam dehinam. Jnanam abritya dehinam. Jnanam abritya, your desire, your knowledge that I am the divine. As a student of the scriptures, you know you are the divine. Even if you don't believe in the divine, you know I am, I exist. But you never bother to think, who am I, what am I? Much less to find out a way out of it. You never bother to think, who am I? You take it as an accepted fact, all for granted. Sri Krishna is helping to wake up. He is helping you to wake up. That listen now, he says, Indriyani mano buddhi asya adhishthanam uchyate. All the indriyas, the 5 sense organs and the 5 active organs, and your antakarana, consisting of, when it is modulated, mana, buddhi, Chitta Ahankar. That is 10 and 4, 14. Asya adhisthadam uchyate. It is being said that this is the place where it has secured a very, very solid, secure lodgment. And having secured its lodgment in you, what role does it play? Etair, because of these and their activities, Bimoheti Esha. I am totally confused. I am under totally confusion. I am the Dehi and my capacity to know is covered up. Abrita. Jnanam Abrita Esha Dehinam. Or Dehinam Jnanam Esha Abrita. Jiva Dehi, I, my awareness is totally covered up by this, and this is where it resides. This is where it has a secure lodgment. And then, dear, he would tell you in the next shloka how to get rid of it. Tasmat tvam indriyani ado niyamya bharasarshava. Therefore, having explained to it everything, to you everything, therefore he's concluding, you please put all your effort to control the mischievous movement of your mind. I'm qualifying the movement of your mind as a mischievous movement, but this mind can move in a divine manner which is not mischievous. Well, we'll look at it the next time we sit together and discuss it. There are only 3 more shlokas left to end this chapter, and Sri Krishna will end it gloriously, teaching us how to be a perfect karma yogi. And because you perform karma yoga to your sadhana period, post-realization, this habit will enter into you and you will be a Paramahamsa. You will feel for the world. You will weep for the world. You will lay your life for the world. You will not die in a cave meditating. The choice is yours. We'll look towards it when we meet again next Saturday. No, next Sunday. Anyway, thank you, dears. Thank you ever so much.
Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.